open for him. Cool. All right. Whenever you guys are ready, we'll do it. Start nice and easy. Get some ankles going. We'll go 5 each side. I heard there was a nice big class on, maybe what was it, yesterday? Something like that? 6 or 7 in there? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe Andrew was exaggerating. I have no idea. Okay. And then from there, let's go heels and toes together. We got knee circles, 5 apiece. And then from there, going straight leg march. And follow up with arm series. I think Andrew mentioned to you guys that we're going to start the cycle over, work on some fundamentals, still be challenging, still be all good stuff. But we got some new bodies that are going to join the program on Monday. And so, perfect time to restart our cycle and then ramp it up from there. So for those of you that have been working hard, gassing out, so some of these things have been so excruciating. Like my legs are so sore the next day. It's just like, man, it can be a little bit intense sometimes. Let's go 5 squats. For those of you that have been hanging with it, working hard, be a nice, I don't know if you want to call it a deload week, but good chance to get a little recovery in there. Let's go nice and wide. We got sunrise. We'll go 3 each direction. And then from there, bending bows, reach up tall. Hinge through. We'll go just 3 each direction. From there, knee hug, quad stretch. Just give it a little pull, each direction. We'll go just 2 each side. Once you got 2 each side, let's get 5 more squats. And from there, I got baby makers. And push up position, kick the leg out, pigeon pose. And switch to the other side. And then back to the other side, we'll get goat stretch, just one pass through each side. And from there, we'll go back up to standing. We got 3 Jefferson curls rolling down nice and slow. Oh no, I'm missing my orange band. Okay, grab your orange bands. I'm gonna go find one for myself. Okay, I have to go on a hunt. So I'm gonna step inside. I'm gonna be here, so I have to contend with making sure that my arms stay up as I go for my pull aparts. 15. Trying to keep everything in place, not allowing my hands to drop. And relax. You can go ahead and set that off to the side. We'll use it in just a moment. From there, 15 push-ups. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing special, on your own count. Let's get 15. Trying to go for some good mechanics, of course. Once you got 15, just pop up, relax. Grab that orange band one more time. We're gonna step inside, find our squat stance, pop it up overhead. We got 10 overhead squats. 2-second pause on each one. On your own count, guys. I may have to cut some of my squats short. So you're just doing your thing on your own count. Once you got 10 or thereabouts. So we're going medium and band attachment. And I'm going to go with both bands. You can start with just one band for now, but something to think about as we go through this. Actually, I'm going to go low band attachment. Change my mind. We're going low band attachments. And you can, of course, hook them both up and just start with one. So what we're going to do is a little bit of hip extension plyo. So I'm stepping through, I'm getting a decent amount of tension, and then from there I'm replicating my kettlebell swing. So I drive my hips back, I drive my hips forward, okay? The way we're going to put this together is essentially it's going to be a fairly rapid fire pulse. So I'm going to get 8, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, and so on. And then we'll rest and all that kind of stuff. So okay, I just see you guys get set up and then go for a set of a couple, 3, 4, 5, just make sure we're on the same page. Decent amount of tension, good firing and snapping with the hips. Thinking of the same acceleration, you need to jump through the ceiling. I would say either green or maybe both, Derek. And so this is going to jack up the heart rate a little bit. Get those glutes firing. And then for those of you who are working in a doorway, which might be just you, Derek, we're actually making some new attachments, so it'll be a lot easier for you to make these changes quickly. Cool. So here is the reps, the scheme, everything. We're going 4 sets. We're going 8 reps, 15 seconds rest. So doing your best to just hang with my tempo. I'm going to go fairly rapid fire, good squeeze. The whole idea is, again, this is sort of that like boom, boom, max effort, rest, recover. Okay? So go ahead, grab your bands, get situated. I'm going both my bands just so I've got a decent amount of heft to work with. Walk it out. And then, so Derek, we're getting ready for it. First set. Hop in, get ready, rock and roll. And so my tempo is going to be like 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Okay? So here we go, guys. I'm starting my first set. Hinge through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 15 seconds rest. It's going to be quick. I'm going to walk it back just so the bands aren't crushing my hands. And again, you supply the force. The bands are there. And 2, 1, and here we go. Hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15 seconds. So hopefully with that set, my heart rate is starting to go up here a little bit. Glutes are starting to get a little bit of burn going. We got 2 more sets. Accelerating through, walk it out, and going 2, 1, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One more set coming up in about 10 seconds. Hopefully you guys are getting the feel, you're getting the tempo, feeling those glutes do their thing, walking it back out. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Last set, here we go. Hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cool, you can let the bands drop. Next, let's talk about the first movement first, just because we got our bags probably ready to go. Okay, so you're going to grab your bag. You're going to lay on the ground. And essentially what I'm doing is taking my bag, coming down, tapping my forehead. Okay, so skull crushers with the bag. So with the bag, that looks something like... I like to squeeze the bag nice and tight just to make sure it's not kind of wobbling all over the place. Keep my elbows fixed in place. Tap and back up. Tap and back up. Okay. Okay, so you guys knock out a couple, 2 or 3. Just make sure we're on the same page. We'll talk about our next movement. Grabbing the bag midway. Squeeze nice and tight. If you flip the handles up towards the ceiling, then it might prevent them from running into your face and all that kind of stuff. Elbows stay fixed. Jack that face. Go back up. Okay, cool. You guys are looking good there. pretty straightforward. So our other movement is going to be a band sumo deadlift. So once again, I'm going to grab both my bands just because I want a decent amount of tension. If my hips are strong here, I want to be able to get a little bit of heft on them. So I'm going to interlock like so. And this is going to make it so that I don't have to worry too much about actually holding onto it. Now, if you want to get that grip work in there, fine, but I'm focusing mostly on the hips. So I'm going to be interlocked like this, just so it kind of just hangs off my wrists. From there, I'm going to step onto it, widen my feet out. You're not going to be able to go quite all the way to the end of your normal sumo deadlift, but I'm hanging out about here. And then from there, as I go up, ooh man, maybe 2 bands is too much. I'm going to let go of one of these bands. I thought I was going to be a He-Man about it. All right, maybe not. Okay. Okay, there we go. 1 blue band is going to be sufficient to get through this. Okay. So I'm on the outside. Then my hands are going to kind of track from in to out as I go through this. Okay, so tinker around with it for just a second. Make sure you guys got a game plan. Things are looking good. So Derek, you're going to be, hand is going to be on the inside, or you can just grip it at the end. That's totally fine. Stepping decently wide, and then as I go down, those knees track out, hands come on the inside, just like a sumo deadlift. Okay, guys, so you guys knock out a couple. We'll see how it goes. So Derek, probably feet even a little wider than that, so you're getting maybe into like this space here. Yep. It's good. She's going to change the tension a little bit. Cool. Janet looking pretty good. And then as you go down, think of trying to sit those hips down into it as well. Yes, so you want the hips to be doing something, not just folding. Yes, cool, okay. So those are our movements. We're going back and forth. So my band sumo deadlifts is gonna be for a set of 12. My skull crushers, set of 15. So we'll just do this generally together. I'll kind of count out where I'm at with my reps so you guys can tempo accordingly. I think we can probably do this on a minute back to back. Give us about 15 seconds, 20 seconds rest maybe, okay? So let's give it a shot. We're going through 5 sets. No playing around. Okay, so get your sumo deadlifts set up and ready to go. And we'll go in 40 seconds on a nice clean minute. We're going for 12 reps. Actually, we'll go in 10 seconds, just so we're not sitting here waiting around. Okay, step inside, get ready to go. We got 15 reps going in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, perfect. All right, we're going for our skull crushers in about 10 seconds now. So this will be a pretty tight turnaround, but I think this will work out nicely. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. You get your 12. Tap to the head, come back up. If your bag is too heavy, focus on that eccentric so that you can get something out of it. If it's too light, slowing the whole thing down, getting to some good pauses and squeezes at your end range. Or you could always add in a couple of reps. Adding and trimming reps, always a fine idea if you've got a fixed weight object. All right, guys, back to our band sumo deadlifts in about 10 seconds. This will be set 2. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, getting 15 reps. Woo! All right. I might add in that orange band. That red one was too much. Maybe that orange would be just right. Okay, 15 seconds. Going for our skull crushers. End of set 2. And 3, 2, 1, and here we go. In your set of 12 or thereabouts. I'm going to crank out maybe 18 or so. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. 15 seconds. Get looped back in. This is set 3 of 5. Get your feet all situated. Good to go. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Oh, mama, there it is. Just enough. Woo! All right. Feel free to add in a little extra band, guys. That really did the trick for me. Going about 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Skull crushers. Woo! All right. Okay, going about 10 seconds, set 4. And going in 3, 2, 1, 15 reps. Oh, yeah. Very nice, very nice. All right. About 15 seconds. Find your sandbag. We're on set 4. We got one more after this. Take a very brief pause. And going in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Okay. Woo. All right, guys. One more set. Take a brief moment, just get a sip of water. Coming up in 10 seconds. And whenever you're ready, you're getting into it. Okay. All right, guys. Take a quick moment. Okay. All right, next. We've got banded good mornings. So I'm not going to be too brave this time, but I'll add some bands in as I go, okay? We've done these a million times in class. Step inside, find your approximate squat stance. I like to just kind of hold it here, just so it's not getting too grindy on my armpits or my neck or whatever. Drive the hips back, come back up, and squeeze. Okay, can I see you guys get 5 real quick? Take a look at our movements. Then we'll put our intervals together. Oh, I see. Beautiful. That's the ticket. Okay, so that's movement number 1. Movement number 2 is we're going to low band attachments. So I think I'm going to try and go orange and blue for my good mornings. And I'm going to use my red for my band pullovers. So what I'm going to do is attach it low. I need a decent amount of space because I want to start in tension. So at a minimum, I'm going to be here and choke up. So I'm going to be like maybe in this space here. So when my arms are long, I've already got tension, and then as I pull it through, that tension gets greater and greater. Okay? Let's see it, guys. Low band attachment, find yourself, get situated. Most important thing is when your arms are long reaching back, you're already in tension. So you're not recruiting tension halfway through. And then you're just staying with long arms, trying to row it through down your waistline. And then Derek, you'll just scoot forward like crazy. And so your feet will be facing your camera. So you'll be flipping around the other way. Lay down on your back. Reach your hands up over your head. And then gather up some tension on that band. Try and get 2 lengths. So you're like so. Yep. And then rowing through to your hips. Yes, sir. That's it. Okay, cool. We got our movements. Let's put it together. I think we can do approximately that same 1 minute back and forth to keep the tempo going. All right, let's get situated, ready for our good mornings. Get strapped in. We'll go here in 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. We're going for 12 reps. Okay, so we got plenty of time between the next one. I need more tension, so what do I have to do? I'm going to pull a little slack in between here so that I've got less band to work with. So now when I stand up, I've got way more tension going on, okay? So if you need more tension, just accumulate some slack in between your feet, and that'll be more resistance for you. Okay, let's settle down to the ground. We're going in 3, 2, 1 for our band pullovers. I'm grabbing a ton of slack so that I'm nice and in tension to begin with. We're going for 20. Squeeze it down. Pull the hands deep down to the waistline. And 20. Okay. Woo. Yeah. That's going to look a little bit spicy. Okay, going for 3 rounds. That was round 1. We've got 2 more. So once again, I'm stepping inside. I'm letting there be a bit of slack in between so I've got more tension to work with upstairs. So I can get that good hip pump. Okay, we'll go here in about 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Going for 12. And relax. Going for our banded pullovers in about 10. Okay, you guys can crank away. Get going with your band pullovers. I'm just making a tension adjustment. Oh, mama, there we go. Oh, boy. Woo! Man. You guys aren't feeling enough tension. I got the thing for you. Oh. We'll get that set up for the next set just so you have some more tools in your back pocket. Okay, banded good mornings. Going in about 10. Getting plenty of slack in there. Yes, sir. Going 5, 3, 2, 1, and getting your 12 reps. I'm actually going to just burn it out to about 20. Oh, there's those hammies. Nice. So, just for future reference, I'm taking my band like so now. So I'm essentially cutting in half. I don't have the whole band to work with. And that upped the ante tremendously. So if you want to finish off with some screaming good lat pull downs, that's the ticket. If you're good with what you got, hang with it. No need to make any changes. All right, we got our 20. Whenever you guys are ready, we're going for it. Woo! Ah. Oh, man. Woo! Lats are spent. Oh, mama. That was brutal. Okay. So we've got our conditioning coming up. Not super long, it's going to be 8 minutes. Explain the movements real quick. We'll do it, and that'll give us just enough time for a little 5-minute cool down. Okay, split squat jump. Okay, so you guys knock out just a handful of split squat jumps. Just a couple. Make sure we're on the same page. Also get the legs warmed up a little bit. We haven't really gone into true knee flexion. Making sure we're feeling good there. From there, we're gonna grab our bag and go lunge step backwards. So grab your bag, once again, just to each side. Just feel it out, make sure your balance is good. Then from there, dropping the bag, lunge step backwards, unloaded. So, we're going split squat jumps, 1 minute. Bag, lunge step backwards, 1 minute. Lunge step backwards, no bag, 1 minute, then 1 minute rest. It's only 3 minutes of work, but it's gonna be pretty spicy on the legs, okay? Questions, you guys ready to go? Fantastic. Let's go in 15 seconds. I'll keep you paced as where you're at with your minute, what movement's coming up next. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Split squat jumps. Trying to just keep them flowing for a whole minute. Seconds, halfway. Oh boy. 15 seconds. Oh man. 5 and 3, 2, 1. Pick up your bag. Backwards walking lunge step. Try and get into it right away, guys. Nice and methodical. Square with the hips. Try and keep your shoulders upright. "30 seconds. "15. Hang on. Keep lunging, guys. Find a rhythm. Try not to stop. Try and drop your bag and go right into it in 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop the bag. Keep lunging, guys. Keep it moving. We got a minute rest coming up. So you're trying to fight through that burn. "30 seconds. Find a rhythm. Keep it moving. Doesn't have to be fast. Just mentally already commit to your next one before it happens. Step whether you like it or not. 15. Rest coming up. 10. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Do what you gotta do, guys. I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit. Try and relieve a little tension. So I'm ready to go. Exact same thing. One more time through. Then we'll stretch it out. 30 seconds. $15. Okay, you're getting mentally geared up. Ready to get back into it in 10. Trying to hang with the same rhythm. All the same stuff from last time. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Split squat jumps. I'm almost guaranteed to burn out on this. So I'm going to try and go 20 seconds. Quick shake out. 20 seconds. And then finish strong. Oh boy. Come on. Hang with it, guys. Woo! Yowza. All right, here we go. 15 seconds. You're picking up that bag. And try and keep moving. 10. 5. 3, 2, 1. Grab your bag and go. Try not to hesitate. Right into it. Find your rhythm. Here we go, Janet. Here we go, Derek. Keep those legs moving. Halfway, 30 seconds. Find a step. Find a step. Hang on, guys. 15. Same thing, try and drop your bag and go. No hesitation. In 5, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, guys. Final minute. "40 seconds. My legs are screaming. I'm trying not to stop. Go before I want to. Find a rhythm and go. Try and go hands free, guys. Make it all about the legs, all about the hips, all about that low back support. 15 seconds, couple more. 10 seconds. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Get 2 more lunges. And time. Woo! All right, guys. As soon as you're ready, fall down into it. Let's relieve those quads a little bit. Oh, man. Nice job, guys. Way to keep that tempo going. Those are some tough turnarounds, tough intervals. From there, I'm going to sit on my bag to get just a bit of elevation and then go wide and hang out. You don't have to go on your bag. You can go just on the ground. That's fine, but this tends to help get a slightly more favorable angle so you can lean into it a little bit. And for now, I'm just trying to stay upright, leaning forward with my belly button in my rib cage. Keep my chest tall. And from there, let's prioritize the left. Feel that gentle pull across your right side, down into your hip, left hammy. And let's go to the other side. Same thing. Gentle pull on the opposite hip. Roll back. Right hammy. And then back to the center. Just flop down. Nice and heavy. Tuck the chin. And relax. From there, I'm going to sit up on this, so it's going to give my hips some elevation. So when I go into a knee pull, this right or this left hip flexor is going to be hanging out in space a little bit. Help you passively open up those hip flexors. So I'm getting my glute pulling nice and deep, and that elevation helping to passively open up that hip flexor. If you get it right underneath that axis, you'll feel a nice opening. And let's go to the other side. Let your leg dangle nice and long. Try and keep it off the ground. So point the toe. Try and get some length with that little hip bump. And relax from there. Just fall over into a pigeon pose. You're just melting down to the ground, getting nice and deep. And go to the other side. Same thing. Just flop down into it, melt to the ground. And relax. Let's get one more. I'm gonna find something high. I'm going for this windowsill. It could be the back of a couch, it could be a desk, it could be whatever. Just finding something to hang on to and let my head fall down and through. And just let your head and chest be heavy. Oh. Whew. And relax. Nice job, guys. Well done today. A little virtual fist bump for y'all. Fantastic work. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you guys bright and early on Monday.
Thanks, Eric.
See you, Derek. Have a good one.
See you.
See you, Janet.